Ralph here. I'm going to talk about medication for a minute. They put me on some new medication. It's called the triple shot. And it works very well to help me get to sleep. Is part of it, is what it does, but it mostly is helping for the headache. Unfortunately, what happened in the middle of the night is I woke up and I was attempting to break free from the room, and I wanted to walk out the room, but the problem was my IV pole was trying to break loose with me, and that doesn't work too good. And so Linda was there to stop me, and because I tried to get out twice. And so that's the problem with the meds, that that's your mind changing and makes you want to do different things. And I want the meds to work, but I don't want to be freaking out like I am. So they've seemed to got me figured out one med that works, that doesn't happen, and it's dealing with my headache very well, and it also adds to my sleep, because they've taken away some of my meds as it is. So tomorrow is another day, and we'll see what happens.
I decided to double check with the nurse because I know how mixed up Ralph gets when he's on these medications. And he had actually taken one from the moderate sedating group, but they switched him to Norflex, and that is working much better for him. But as you can see, it is really complicated, but I'm so grateful that the pharmacist came in and went over all these medications. We're keeping track now of which ones cause what problems and which ones help. Hopefully it'll help. What I did after that escapade was to do my normal Saturday morning message that I do on Facebook. And this week I talked about healing and chronic illness and how it impacts the family and how much of a challenge it is. Then I talked Ralph into coming up to the area where we could just look over Lake Michigan and relax a little bit. It is so important to try to get some self-care and get out of the room and quit just sitting there and doing something a little bit more fun. So we really enjoyed this time together, even though it was only about a half an hour that Ralph was able to make it out. It was worth it. I bought him a journal, which he had requested, and after we were out for about a half hour, he came in and he started to journal his experience. Now, you can't read it because he had a headache and he had been given another shot, but he did the best that he could, and we're following through on that. Then he got a migraine again. So by now it was later in the evening, and they came and gave him his night meds, and day 3 drew to a close. And we went to sleep. By about 8:30, we were both sleeping.